Hello YouTube, my name is Gauntlet, and welcome back to my YouTuber Battle Royale game series. We are about 2 hours into day 8, and I think I just started a war with Sky Badger. Because I had my interceptors direct attack his little stack of planes he had right here. Yep, I killed one of his interceptors, and now they're returning to base in about 15 minutes. And I'm quickly moving anti-air to get in there, just in case he wants to try to attack my planes when they're on the ground. I also somehow managed to not take any damage in that encounter while killing an entire interceptor and dealing about 20% condition to the naval bomber. So that's nice. That's a nice way to start. Sky is of course now hunting the submarine I have up here, but it's just one naval bomber. So my sub will take some damage, but it should be able to get out of there intact, mostly intact. We're about an hour and a half into day 9, and a lot has happened, and not good for me. So Sky launched a very well planned and executed invasion of Crete. So well executed that my measly defense force will not be able to defend itself, so I'm going to retreat it to Africa. And let me explain Sky's attack because it was very well done. So he had 4 destroyers, 2 here, 2 here. These 2 destroyers were going to be part of this stack of landing troops, and they're going to be right up on the coast so that if my naval bombers could patrol over this embarking stack, then the damage would be shared with the destroyers, and the destroyers have a decent amount of HP compared to the convoys, so the destroyers will be able to tank some of that damage from the naval bomber. And he had 2 destroyers back here as a screening force, so that if I try to get my 2 destroyers around to this outside, they would have to fight through those 2 destroyers before they could get to the convoys. And that would have bought Sky's convoys enough time to land. And you may have noticed I just gave up on trying to do that because I know I won't be able to get there in time. I had hoped to kill some of Sky's level 1 destroyers with my level 3 destroyers as a consolation prize, but I don't think it's worth it, as I need to make sure these units get out of here safely, because they're going to be threatened by Sky's naval bombers from his base in Sparta and from the base he's building in Athens. So my destroyers are going to form a stack with these convoys, and provide their HP as a buffer against Sky's naval bombers. Another part of Sky's plan was the destruction of my air bases. So I had an airbase here and an airbase in Derna, and I think Sky used at least 6 or 7 spies to destroy these air bases. And I even had a counter-espionage spy in City Barani, and it caught one of Sky's spies, but it didn't matter. Sky had enough spies to take out this airbase, take out this airbase, and take out the airbase on Crete. And now my planes are grounded, and they can't patrol over Crete and kill these convoys anymore. So it was a good job by Sky, and he also probably has paratroopers getting at the ready. Already seen him build 2, and so now he can use Crete as a base to launch paratroopers from and raid my cores. All of this is now under threat from paratroopers, and that's going to force me to spread my troops out even more than they already are. So not only do I have to defend this coast, but I have to defend this coast as well. So I'm in a very bad situation now. because I think the main reason is that, again, I should have gone for Algeria first, and I also should have at least contested Greece a little bit, because now Sky just has a really, really good situation in Greece and in even Europe in general, because for some reason Toaster is not even contesting Sky at all in Europe. I don't know why Toaster isn't doing anything. He's building more forts for some reason, but Sky is virtually uncontested now because Leo is going to get beaten by Momo the Gamer. Though Leo is fighting back, he dealt some good casualties, but he's already at such an economic disadvantage that there's no way Leo is going to be able to make a comeback. Just like I'm not going to be able to make a comeback against Sky unless I get outside assistance. But Toaster probably has some sort of deal with Sky, so Toaster isn't going to be fighting Sky anytime soon. So now I just have to play good defense against any possible attacks from Sky as I continue to expand into Algeria. And just try not to lose my cores, try not to lose stuff unnecessarily, and fight back as much as I can. A quick example of our economic disparity is the wealthiest nations. Skybedger has 17% of the world's wealth, whereas I am not even on this list. Because I'm spending it all trying to defend myself and rebuild air bases and stuff like that. We're about 5 hours into day 9. Again, my defenses are being left in place over here. I'm transferring units over here. I think I'm going to bring these units over to Sicily. I need to place Sicily as a high priority of defense so that Sky can't use it as a paratrooper base to drop paratroopers in Tunisia and onto my core territories over here. So this is a priority now. I'm gonna bring this, and this over there. And I just need to beef up my defenses and hopefully at the same time get these resources over here, because I'm going to be losing all this and I might be losing this. And I just have to hope that when Sky and Toaster go at it, I'll be left alone and I can rebuild and maybe regain these essential territories that are necessary for my defense, so Sky just can't drop paratroopers on me. That concludes this episode. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like, and comment any advice you have. I will see you on the battlefield.